Collective, hello, hello, hello. I'm so emotional already. I just want to start off by saying that I'm super thankful for this community. This is literally one of the longest lasting relationships of my life. Now that we're almost, 3 years strong, 2.5 years strong, we've been going deep. And I was like, watching some videos earlier and like watching my own videos, not not just to stare at myself on the TV, but because I literally like inspire myself. And I think it's crazy how sometimes we can literally learn from our old selves. Like a lot of people say, go to your future self and like envision them and what they think about and what they do. And yes, we're always getting greater, but like there are always little nuggets of shit that we knew, that we already learned, that can teach us something now from the past. Looking back on the past and reflection is always a good way to learn some more shit. So yeah, I've been sitting here all day listening to like all of these good nuggets that I gave that I really needed. Like I really needed that inspiration to see myself in the way that I like stand in my power when I come in here and speak. And like I really speak from the heart, I speak from the soul, and I speak from a very balanced place. So I wanted to come and talk to you guys today because one, it was a Taurus full moon last week or 2 weeks ago almost, and I don't feel bad that I didn't get to speak to you guys, but I am always thinking about you guys. I think I'm finally coming to the point of like my villain era, my like shadow work, my dark worker self that I told myself that I've been working to become the past 2 years. Because for the past few years, I've always been someone who thinks about the collective first and foremost and puts the collective first and other people's needs first and what other people need. So being a dark worker is all about focusing on yourself and really going into your villain era. Shameless plug to my new EP, but really about tapping into your villain era and doing the things that are best for you. So for one, the Taurus full moon, I as a Taurus was literally going through my own transformation, which has been like a hell of a fucking ride. So I finally feel like I'm at a good place, and I thought to talk to you guys. And then two, it's snowing outside right now, which felt like it's the first time that it snowed, that I've seen in Michigan this winter so far, which is like amazing because I don't know, I just feel like a little kid whenever it starts snowing again. I feel like a kid on Christmas, And like, not that it's all about Santa Claus or whatever, but I just kind of love the collective times of the year where we all kind of get together and like we feel more gratitude for the things that we have in life, and we really tap into our relationships and we spend time together and we get closer to ourselves. I've been really going into, hold on, let me grab my tea. I've been really tapping into lately, getting into hermit mode and really shifting back to myself because there's just a lot of phases in life where we go in and out, and I definitely went out. I started sailing away from CJ and from myself the past few weeks. And it happened so fast, but I'm grateful for it because, I now have the opportunity to return to myself on a deeper level, and with those experiences that I have collected now in the past few weeks. So yeah, I'm shifting more into hermit mode. I forgot what the third point of this video was. Taurus full moon, it's snowing outside. Yeah, I don't fucking remember. My brain is like dead right now. And I low-key have a headache because I got way too excited. But yeah, I just really felt the need to come and talk to Collective today because the holidays are upon us, and not only are the holidays upon us, but the winter blues are upon us. And I feel like just kind of like Mercury retrogrades, and like how sometimes retrogrades get like a a bad view or can leave a bad taste in people's mouths. I think the holidays are kind of the same, especially for like, you know, a single people out here, or like people who aren't super close to their family, or people who aren't like just super cheerful and like all of that. And I have like, you know, two sides. Like my like light side really loves the holidays, loves the Christmas trees, loves the snow, loves everything about it. And my shadow side wants to do absolutely nothing but crawl into a hole and talk to nobody for the rest of her life. She wants to be the Grinch. She's literally the Grinch. I have the Grinch in one hand, I have Santa Claus in the other hand. So I like go back and forth, and I just wanted to kind of have a message and pull some cards and talk to the universe about what messages we need to hear to kind of help us to really be present during the holidays this year and these next few months. I won't even call them the holidays because they might not even feel like that holly to everyone, you know? Like, they might not, and that's fine, because I feel like feminine season, and as you know, we have darker days. It's really all about shadow work. So it's not necessarily about trying to force yourself to be happy, trying to force yourself to be cheerful, trying to be there for everybody. It's literally about figuring out how to be there for yourself and what ways it is that you need to be there for yourself. It's really about shadow work. It's really about going into your villain era and putting yourself first, doing what you need to do to kind of make it through, because it's not as easy as like summertime and like spring when the sun is out and it gives you like that boost to just wake up and do what you got to do. Like, it's a lot harder to make it through every day when it's dark and gloomy outside, and when the roads are bad, and when it's like car accidents, and when it's just cold and like muggy. Like, it's harder. And, you know, people with different experiences, and like people who are reminded of the people that they lost and the friendships that they lost and the things that they had to leave in the past that aren't like coming into this holiday season with them. Like, it's a lot. So yeah, I just want to pull some cards because I'm here with you guys, man. I'm here with you guys, and I'm really on the fence about it. I try to be a very optimistic person 9 times out of 10. I do. But I definitely have my doubts. I definitely have my fears. I definitely have like my days where I'm just sad. I'm just so sad, and I don't want to get out of bed. I don't want to wake up. I don't want to fucking talk to people. I don't want to do things. I don't want to deal with things. I don't want to deal with people. I don't want to work. I don't want to think. I don't want to create. I don't want to be. I don't want to eat. I don't want to sleep. Well, all I've been wanting to do lately is sleep, but I've literally been like healing so fucking hard. But yeah, I'm here for you guys. So let's pray. Dear universe, ancestors, spirit guides, warriors, divine, our ancestors of the past, present, and the future, please bring us some messages today throughout these tarot cards and throughout myself to share with the collective, something that gives us intentions on where to focus during the next few months, you know, what to do this next month, what to believe in, what to feel, maybe some messages, some inspiration, some encouragement, some clarity. Whatever you deem necessary at this time, really. I have no expectations. Universe, thank you in advance. Ashe. What is this? It's this one affirmation that my sister taught me that she heard from someone, and they said, show me how good it gets, universe. Show the collective how good it gets. I literally just put on like some lavender oil and some Vaseline, so I don't know how this is gonna go. Show us. Is that a flip? Oh, maybe not. Show the collective how good it gets. Por favor. Gracias. Okay. We got the 10 of Swords, looking a little sad there. 5 of Cups. And the Ace of Cups. Okay. A lot of water energy. Then we got the 7 of Wands. A little bit of air. I'll take those. Ace of Swords keeps coming out in the Emperor. Okay. And then let's clarify that. And let's do it fast because I told my manager I would go into work. So yeah, man, strangest dream last night that I was like Went into work, but I went into work with a cheerleading uniform on. Temperance, I like that. Okay. The moon, okay. Ace of Cups, Empress. So we got the Emperor and the Empress. Nine of Pentacles. Let's get 2 more cards to clarify. Ace of Swords and the Emperor. Man, my head is banging. So bad. I'm about to like sip some chamomile tea. I've literally been like chugging chamomile tea during the day to calm my anxiety and my nervousness and to like calm my nervous system. Just been a lot, especially with Mars. Mars is in retrograde in Gemini, and Gemini is so antsy, so it could be really hard to calm our anger and to like go slowly in projects and in life. And like you could be experiencing more road rage, you could be experiencing a harder time like biting your lip and not just saying shit that you actually don't mean. So yeah, chamomile tea. Okay, and let's clarify the Emperor. Okay. Oh. Let me take the 4 swords. Okay, let's see. I've been saying I'm gonna get a new deck for so long. I'm really gonna get one. You know what? That'll be my Christmas gift to myself because, yeah. I just realized like how dark my humor is recently, and I'll be like having to say things just inside my head sometimes because. Okay, so we have the 10 of Swords first, which is the Death of God, but also, so I looked this up because I recently got the Death of God, and it said the ending, so something ending, the end of an idea, the end of a relationship, the end of a chapter in life. Potentially, we are still in Scorpio season, which is all about ending / transformation because something has to end for something to begin, which is clarified by Temperance. The angel on the middle way, temperance and moderation, avoiding excess, virtue instead of vice, finding a middle way. That's interesting. That's interesting. Now, the way that I interpret that is, when going through these endings and these transformations, seeing kind of the bright side to both. So understanding the positives and the negatives, you know, about this ending. Another way that it could be interpreted is that maybe instead of something ending, or maybe something ending is an opportunity for you to see it in a different way as opposed to looking at it as an ending. Maybe it's just I want to pull out this seat. Maybe it's just shifting. Maybe it's just changing and you're just not used to it, so you're a little scared. But it's really not as crazy of a shift as you're thinking that it's gonna be. You know, it's not as much of an ending as you think. It's really a beginning to something new because we're always changing, we're always shifting. So yeah. And then we got the 5 of Cups, the River of Tears, clarified by the Moon, which is a major arcana. The Silver Road of Shadow and Tides, illusion, uncertainty, secrecy and mystery, lunacy and madness, half-truths, hidden truths. And maybe this Temperance energy is carrying through because this I'm kind of seeing in 2 different ways as well. Like this sadness and sorrow that some people, some parts of the collective may be feeling, maybe because of some hidden truths, or maybe you are sad right now because you aren't yet revealed to the whole truth. which kind of goes into which kind of goes into which kind of goes into the idea of having faith in what we don't yet know. That was 15:15. Having faith in what it is that we don't yet know. Which I feel like a lot of the times when we are like sad about things, or like we aren't. I've been also listening to Abraham Hicks lately, or Esther Hicks, and she's I don't even know what to call her. She's like a speaker, and she talks about being in the receiving mode. So I've been trying to really get into that, and not only thinking positively, but like focusing my mind on happier thoughts of things that I actually want to receive, and trying to shift it. Like whenever I start to think negatively or about like all of these things that could happen that I wouldn't want to happen, I try to shift it to like, okay, this is what I will want to happen, you know? And at least feeling like whatever I want, I already have it, trying to feel into that. Which, yeah, that message kind of makes me is what this underlying feels like. Because having this river of tears, like tears can be releasing, and like we do have to release things, and like tears are a part of the process of transformation and letting things go. But also sometimes our brains can trick us into being sad, especially during winter season and when it gets like darker and colder out. Sometimes it's only in our mind that we're sad, when it's really, if you look around, there's so many things to be grateful for. Like you've come so far into things that you wanted in the past. Like you've manifested so many things that you used to pray for. And like, we're always going to want more. We're always going to be chasing more and wanting more. And, you know, but we have to just stay in that. Whatever it is that you feel like you want, you have to come into a mindset as much as you can that you already have it. And just feel that happiness, feel that contentment, and try to carry that through. And that will bring it into your vortex, more of the positive, the good things that you want. But you have to, our mind is literally a weapon, and everything literally starts from our mind. So I feel like you guys got that. Okay, Ace of Cups. The soul receiving love. I love that, you know? I really do. Clarified by the Empress, because we can all use some love, which is clarified by Venus, incarnate in sensual earth. Creativity, actively creating something, working to bring something to fruition. So I feel like the soul is receiving love through creativity and these, you know, divine feminine season. Feminine season represents creation. And even though we have to spend more time indoors and usually less time with other people, it gives us more time to find new things that we like, find new hobbies that we like, to create things and like really feed and nourish our soul. Also, one of my readers was saying the other day that rest is really important. So like, do not be afraid to take 5 naps and then still go to bed at 8, because that's literally what I've been doing the past week and a half or 2. So yeah, really diving into that creativity, tapping into your inner child, feeding that baby girl, that baby boy, that baby whatever, you know? 7 of Wands. I feel like I need to go. Okay, 7 of Wands, 7 of Wands. The heart of the warrior, clarified by 9 of Pentacles. The fullness of independence and gain. So yeah, I feel like divine feminine season is really going to test us. It's really going to test your strength, your patience, your courage, your determination, your faith. But at the end of the tunnel, when spring season comes around, you realize how much independence, how much you've gained through your independence. You're going to be like, what the fuck? I could do this in my sleep. Like, who needs, you know, I don't know. That's just positive. I like that. I feel like, yeah, just keep going, collective. You know, you got this. This reading is starting to feel like you don't even need it. 1919, like, we don't even need it, because I just wanted to spend some time with you guys, but you already know all of this shit, bro. Ace of Swords, the breath of life, clarified by the 8 of Swords. Prison of the mind. So that goes back, and it lines up with that card too, but that goes back to, don't imprison yourself in your mind. Take this next month especially to really connect with yourself and to realize that your thoughts are not a part of who you are. 1. step one, which I learned this a few years ago, but I always have to reteach myself. Someone said to imagine that your thoughts, your actions, and your desires are an arm's length apart from who you are, from your soul. And look at it as that way, so you can understand that oftentimes the mind and the thoughts, they're like a part of this earth. They're not really a part of us as a soul person. So really train yourself to think more positively and to, it's honestly a good time to get into meditation or some forms of meditation. I've started listening to Stillness Speaks by Eckhart Tolle to sleep, and incorporating more stillness around me and not clouding my mind with negative thoughts or like not overthinking, which I understand that sounds a lot easier than it is, but just finding those small moments of silence and appreciating the silence of it. Finding more stillness in everyday life, finding more peace, and allowing yourself to disconnect a little bit at a time from each thought. Just loosening your grip, thinking about it a little less, allowing it to just be the thought that it is, away from who you are, a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time. Okay, so the Emperor, moving on. Major Arcana, the Emperor, Aries, seated in his power and how you use it, responsibility, being in a position of power, leadership, and authority, clarified by the Four of Swords, the Oracle of the Fertile Mind. And I think that kind of plays on balance, which is interesting because Aries is the leader. But Aries also is the first sign of the zodiac. So it's the baby in the zodiac. So Aries has this wonderful balance of having the most power, understanding how to use power, but also having this childlike imagination and energy where it can think a new thought, it can be innovative, it can be creative. It doesn't feel trapped in a box of this is what power is, this is how I'm going to use it. It's like, it's flowy like a kid, and it kind of plays with this power and sees how it can use it, and it tries new things. It's not too attached to anything because it's still like fertile and new. And it's not like, as we grow older and we like live in these lives more, oftentimes we get more attached to like the things and the people and the experiences and the roles and the titles that we give ourselves. And that's the wonderful thing about Aries is, and children, is that they aren't really that tainted in their minds yet. They're not like that, programmed. So yeah, when you step into this power, still allowing yourself to be a child and new and like to listen and learn new things. Okay, let's get one more card for the collective to wrap this up. I stay late. I'm not about to be late. Let's go. What is the final message for the collective? What is the final message for the King of Swords? Looking powerful, looking great, stepping into that royalty. Strategy and motherfucking action. There you have it. Figure out what your strategy is. Or if you have no strategy, that's fine too. But you got it, bro. You are the King of Swords. You got this shit. I don't care how dark it is outside or how sad, lonely you feel in your heart. You have this. This is a wonderful time. Just be optimistic, collective, and think about what it is that you will birth this winter season, okay? I'm excited to see it come to fruition for you guys this spring. Sending all of my love always and forever. Mwah. Like, share, subscribe.